Today I'm going to show you how I adapt recess. Hi teacher friends, welcome back to the Adapted Classroom and welcome back to another episode of How I Adapt That. So the first thing I do to adapt recess is get my students in and out of equipment. The students in my classroom need access to gait trainers, standers, adapted tricycles, and adapted seating in order to navigate their environment. In my classroom, staff and teachers are MOVE trained. MOVE stands for Mobility Opportunities via Education. I do not recommend that you get students in and out of equipment without proper training so that you and your staff and your students, most importantly, do not get hurt. I also recommend creating a calm sensory space for students that prefer to be inside and need a more calm environment. So I have an area in my classroom called the Sensory Center, and in that center we have mats, beanbags, sensory items, and we keep it calm and quiet in that area so students who need it have access to it during recess and all times of the day. Of course, when you're sending your students to recess, they need communication supports. I have my tried and true core word board that I like to send staff out with so they can model core words while they're outside. My students also have access to their AAC devices. Wherever they go, their AAC device will go as well, so they can communicate with their peers. We also have communication and visual supports for recess. Look, let's walk to the playground. Would you like to stand? Would you like to sit? Would you like to swing? Would you like to spin? I have a student that really loves to spin. Another suggestion I have for adapting recess is to pair your student up with a gen ed peer. This kind of happens naturally at our school. I'm very proud to call our school because our gen ed peers just gravitate towards our class and they gravitate towards our students and they love hanging out with them and playing with them at recess. And the adults that are with our students at recess facilitate that relationship. We have conversations with them, they make everything playful and fun. I highly recommend that you encourage relationships between gen ed peers and the students in your classroom. It's just amazing the things that the students at our school will do with our kiddos. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful to you. I'll be back tomorrow with more tips on how you can adapt your classroom to fit the needs of your students. Bye!